Woo! Come on. Never stop, never give it up. Never stop, never give it up. Never stop, never give it up. Woo! Hey, hey! What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Junior's World of Soul. I am back with a new video. It's Friday, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It is Flashback Friday. And as you can hear, I came in with Never Stop from the brand new Heavies. Yo, this joint is such a classic, a feel-good record. And, yo, it just gives you, like, everything about this record is just a positive record. It's so smooth, like, everything about it. And I had to come in with this song because for this Flashback Friday video, I was inspired by my brother Sin. And I talk about him a lot. Y'all check out his demo that he just put out. Yo, I'm putting more info box. Check it out. But that's a plug for him. But, yeah, he inspired me to really kind of do this video because he was listening to the brand new Heavies and he was listening to You Are the Universe. He was listening to that. So I went and listened to it. And then I went and listened to Never Stop. And then I looked at the performance that they did on the Apollo. And the Apollo was rocking. Like, yo, everybody was just feeling good. And it was such a feel-good record. So I was like, yo, this song to me gives me some positive vibes and everything. And I was like, you know what? For Flashback Friday video, why don't I do songs that, you know, make you still want to dance and party, but it still gives you that positive vibe and, you know, positive outlook on life and everything. And I said, I think that'll be dope. So for this Flashback Friday video, y'all, I will be taking y'all through each decade, starting with the 60s. And I'm going to give y'all 2 songs from each decade. And that really just makes you want to dance, but still gives you that inspiration to keep on keeping on and make, you know, and that life is all right. You're going to go through some things, but if you keep on keeping on, everything is going to be all right. So, you know, like Miss Davenport says in this song, never stop, never give it up. And, yo, she might was coming from somewhere else, but for me, I was getting it like, never stop doing what you're doing. Because, you know, if you stop, then it's like you quit. And you should not quit at all. You should keep going and striving for the best. And that's the vibes that I get when I'm hearing this song. And I'll be dancing to it and rocking to it with my cup in my hand and all that. It just gives me that positive vibe. So that's why I felt like for this Flashback Friday video, hopefully you guys are ready to jam. I'm going to take y'all through each era, give y'all 2 songs of each. And hopefully you guys find a little bit of inspiration that really, you know, give you some positive inspiration and also maybe throw it on your playlist if you don't know it. You know what I mean? So here we go. So I call this Flashback Friday Junior's, how I'm going to say it, because I want to say it right for y'all because I want to be a dope thing. I'm calling it JR's Inspirational and Stress-Free Playlist. I think that's dope. I think that's dope. So, let's start with the 60s. We're going to start there. So anytime I'm feeling, you know, down after a hard week of work and after a hard day, you know, if I'm not hanging out with my family, you know, hanging out with my Baltimore family, or we doing something, or we going out, I come home and it's just, you be like, oh, work is so draining. You be like, Jesus Christ, oh God, like I had to deal with this for a whole week. So for me, a song that comes to mind for me, because y'all know once I eat, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting my drink on, you know what I'm saying? So what I do, the first song that comes to mind is Sam Cooke for me. And this song from Sam gives me just positivity. It just gives me, it makes me think about the good times with my family, because Sam Cooke is our favorite male singer across the board. My grandma, my mom, my grandfather, my uncle, me, we just love Sam Cooke. So it makes me feel good there. But then it just gives me, this song gives me a positive vibe for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? And on the first song on the playlist is entitled Good Times. And here we go. And it goes a little something like this. Here we go. Come on and let the good time roll. We gon' stay here till we soothe our souls. If it take all night long. One more time. Come on and let the good time roll. We gon' stay here till we soothe our souls. If it take all night long. Woo! You see what I'm saying? So for me, it just makes me smile. It makes me think like, you know what? It's such a positive record for me. I don't know if that's what you guys get from it, but I get that. I just get it's, you know, with this song, I feel like Sam Cooke wrote this song because, you know, in life, we have one life. We have one life. Why be down about it? You should want to be happy. And if it's going to take all night for you to finally get into that good space, fine. But finally, when you get there, and at least your soul is soothed. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like the lyrics of the song, because it's like really taking you there. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's just you not thinking about any negativity, no drama, no nothing, and you just into the song. And it's like, and he's smooth with it, and it just sounds so good. Like, just listen to this. We gon' stay here till we soothe our souls. If it take all night long. Yeah. And all night, 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 and all night. So come on and let the good time roll. Woo! We gon' stay here till we soothe our souls. If it take all night long. Boom! Like, like, y'all see, like, it just puts a big smile on my face because it's just such a feel-good record. Like, you know what I mean? And it just makes you just not even think about the drama and the negativity that you just dealt with. And that's what I really, really feel about this song. So, Good Times from Sam Cooke. An amazing record. There's so many people that actually remade the song. The Rolling Stones, Aretha, Journey, Let's Not Believe in Them. And actually, I was shocked that he remade this, but he named it Let the Good Times Roll rather than Good Times. And that was Tyrone Davis. He remade the song. But it's such a feel-good record. And I said, why not start the playlist off with, of course, my favorite male singer of all time, Mr. Sam Cooke. You can't start off a playlist better than that. You know what I'm saying? So, staying in the 60s, I gotta take it to Chi-Town with Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions. Now, we know when it comes to inspirational songs, the Impressions gave us so many. Now, one thing about the Impressions, they were one of the first, you know, artists, if I should say, because they always try to say Curtis Mayfield, and he was with the Impressions then. It wasn't Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions. It was just the Impressions. And, you know, they were like the first ones to actually put, you know, social awareness into their music. You know what I'm saying? With songs like People Get Ready and Choice of Colors and It's Alright and Amen and so many of those. You know what I'm saying? So, now, this song that I'm going to talk about for, you know, the positivity song, it was a social conscious type of record. But for me, I got that when it's like you shouldn't think about your troubles because you're going to win at the end of the day. And you're going to come out on top because negativity doesn't last at all. Negativity doesn't last. And at the end of the day, you know, you're going to deal with all your horrible issues, but at the end of the day, you're going to win. And because this is the reason why you're going to win. And here we go. So corny, but okay. But here we go. And they'll finally try to eyes, and we're moving on up, moving on up. Lord have mercy, we're moving on up, moving on up. Woo! So you're a winner. You are a winner at the end of the day. And this song just makes me keep on keeping on, yo. Like, I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing, and I'm not gonna stay in these troubles for so long, because I'm gonna come out of it and I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? This song was really, before All I Do Is Win, Win, no matter what, this was the first song that we was thinking about. We're a winner. You know what I'm saying? It was about the impressions, we're a winner, before DJ Khaled came with, oh, everybody hands go up, and they stayed. No, we were like, we were a winner. And come on, Curtis. Hey, we're moving on up, moving on up. Lord have mercy, we're moving on up, moving on up. Woo! Yes, sir. Oh my God, like, it just, come on, y'all. There's nothing really you can say bad about this record. You know what I'm saying? It's just such a positive record. It gives you that inspiration that you need. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that Curtis thought about this song in a dream. Like, he was dreaming and it woke him up, and he wrote this song. And come on, like, that's just, and he gave it to the world. Again, if y'all don't know, that Curtis Mayfield is literally top 3 when it comes to me with producers and songwriters. Like, he's on top of a lot of people for me, because he's just so dope, and he puts so much truth into his music, and that's what I really, really love about him. You know what I'm saying? And that song, We're a Winner, is just, it, like, when the beat comes in and it just knocks, it just like boom. Because you know, when you're so depressed, you ready to go to those depressing songs because that's the mood you're in. But it's like songs like We're a Winner, it's like, yo, you gonna win. No matter how bad things is going, you gonna win, because you are a winner. And that's why I really love that song, because it really puts positive, you know, I guess positive vibes. That's what I'm saying. Positive vibes into my body, to make me be like, yo, I ain't even worrying about it. Okay, yeah, I'm going through something, but I know tomorrow it's a new day. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm waking up the next day and I'm starting something new challenges. So at the end of the day, I won. That's the way I feel. So We're a Winner is coming out of the 60s, and hopefully, you know, those 2 songs from the 60s definitely give you the inspiration you need, coming from Sam Cooke and the Impressions. Now, since we jerked our way through the 60s, now we're going to hustle. I wish I could show you my feet. I'm hustling. I'm trying to hustle. I'm hustling. But we going to hustle our way into the 70s now. Y'all know when it came to soul music in the 70s, it was all about the message. It was all, you know, everybody really had a message in their music. And that's a song from my favorite group of all time, the Mighty OJs. But, you know, in the 60s, it was all about really blacks getting into that commercial sound. That's why Motown succeeded how it was. You know what I'm saying? It was about connecting to the mainstream world. To me, in the 70s, it wasn't about that anymore. It was about, you know, our truths being spoken, like what we were dealing with in our communities, and what was going on in the world. And a lot of our artists put that into the music, like Marvin Gaye and you know, Stevie Wonder and Donny Hathaway, and many of our artists was putting it into their music. So it was like every song that was really popular, if you think about it, in the 70s, it was about a social issue. You know what I'm saying? But every song didn't have to be about a social issue. That's for me. And that's why in the 70s, I got these 2 songs that, you know, gave you inspiration, even though you were thinking about what was going on in the world as far as, you know, the Vietnam War and what was going on in our communities, and, you know, how bad it was, and jobs and everything like that. But you also just had songs that just said that it is going to be all right. It was nothing political about it. It wasn't anything social. It was just everything is going to be okay, and it just spoke to you. And these 2 songs, for me, just gives me inspiration to this day. You know what I'm saying? They came out in the 70s. So let's get it started. I'm starting with A Temptation, who is one of my favorite artists of all time that's so underrated, Eddie Kendricks. And to me, y'all need to check Eddie's resume, because during the 70s, Eddie Kendricks was charting like crazy. He got hits. But everybody thinks about David because of the impact David made. But Eddie Kendricks had hits. I did a video maybe about a year ago where I did like underrated 70s artists. If you look on the chart between 71 and 78, Eddie Kendricks was on it. And we talking about top 10. He was on it. And it's so bad that he's so underrated. But this song right here as a kid always made me feel good. It always made me feel good, but I just didn't know why. I just liked it, the vibe of it. I'm singing the words and really didn't know what it meant, but I always smiled when Mom put it on for some reason. I don't know why. I just was just grinning. And starting the 70s off, a little bit of Eddie Kendricks, and it goes a little something like this. Here we go. Come on. All right. He is a friend of mine. 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 Woo! Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Anytime I'm down and I just need something to give me that oomph, that energy, that strength a little bit, I can always go to this song, because this song just shows me that if you just pray to God, He will give you the strength and everything will be all right. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, you know, just let everything go. Say, God, look, I'm going through something right now. I'm feeling this and I'm giving everything to you. And just let it go and everything will be all right. For real. And it really, really works. And it's crazy because as a kid, I loved this song. I loved it. But I did not know it was about God. I really did not know it was about God. That just shows you how much music can speak to you, because it already made me feel good. It gave me positive vibes, but I did not know He was talking about God. So, of course, one day my mother was playing it, and I had my cup in my hand. I think I was like 14, 15, and I had my cup in my hand, and I had tonic water, y'all. Yes, tonic water. And I'm like dancing or whatever, and I got my cup. And I'm like, and my mom like, you know this is about God, right? And I was like, are you serious? She was like, come on. And then she goes to this song. So my mother was like, are you kidding me? And I was like, wow, I'm singing all these words and I don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I can't even have my red cup no more and jam to it no more. She was like, no, you can. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You can. But it just shows, again, it just shows you as a kid, I really love the song. And then it just like at the breakdown, because I feel like this song is one of the best breakdowns of all time. And it just really just let you just let go and just party and forget about all the drama. Listen. He's in my heart, yeah. Like that breakdown, it's like after the words, and it's like you so into the music, it's like you ain't even thinking about anything anymore, and you're just like grooving to the music, and you just saying the words and all that, and it's just like, like it's just such a feel-good record, man. It's such a feel-good record, and I love it. And anytime I get stressed, I always go, this is one of my go-to songs, He's a Friend. So definitely to me, after I listen to this song and I just get into that mode, it's like, whoo, everything is going to be all right. So that's why I definitely had to use Eddie Kendricks' He's a Friend, because it's such a stress-free record. And it will really take all your problems away. And you can dance it away. It got a nice beat to it. Because like I say, and I think I'm going to say this across the video, when you're feeling bad, you really shouldn't go to a depressing song. You need to go to a fast song or up-tempo record to make you kind of get out of the mood that you're in. Because if you're going to listen to a sad song, it's going to keep you sad. You know what I'm saying? So, again, Eddie Kendrick, he's a friend. Now, we going to bump our way into the next record. And this song is like the Black National... No, I'm not going to say that. Not national. But I'm just going to say the Black Anthem. Along with Frankie Beverly and Maze, Before I Let Go. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this song was first. This song was first. Coming from the Philly Soul, Manhattan, and Whitehead. And I don't even need to say the song. Once y'all guys hear it, y'all going to be singing it along with me. So, here we go.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around.
I know we got a long, long way to go, and then I don't know, but we won't let nothing hold us back. Wanna put ourselves together, we're gonna posture up our act well, and held up and held down before. I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. We're on the move. Hey, woo! Come on, ain't no stopping us now. We got the groove. Yeah, y'all singing. I know you singing along. If you not, something wrong. Something is definitely wrong. Now, if this song don't give you any type of positive vibes, I can't help you. For real, because anytime I hear this song, it doesn't matter any time of the day, whatever. It just makes me smile, and it just makes me feel like I'm on top of the world with this record. It's like nothing is stopping me. Nothing is going to stop me. You know what I'm saying? No matter what challenges I have to face, nothing is going to stop me. And if this is an inspiration for your ass, then you tripping, because with this song you can sing the words and just dance away and sing away the negativity. And hey, it gets no better than that. And you know what's so crazy about this song, though? Because I got to give y'all some facts about this record. That McFadden and Whitehead wrote this song, but they wrote this song because they were getting tired of Gamble and Huff, like, letting them just be studio, you know, writers and basically studio artists. And they was like, they wanted to be their own artists. So when Gamble and Huff heard this, they was like, yo, we need to give this to the OJs. And McFadden and Whitehead was like, that's a mistake. This song is our truth, because they was feeling some type of way, because they felt like Gamble and Huff was really stopping them. So it's like this song was their truth, and they wanted people to also know, like, we, as much as y'all feel like y'all going through it, we going through it too, and we just want to make a song that we can kind of dance together and feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen. I really, really got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. We got the groove. Oh, man, that just feels so good. Like, for real. This song is just the title alone. Ain't no stopping us now. Like, again, any challenges, anything you face, yo, it's gonna be challenges, for real. You're gonna have challenges in this world we call life. We're gonna have problems. But you keep going and you keep moving, ain't nothing that can stop you to reach your goal. So that's why I really love this song, and it's just dope. And it's crazy that a song from McFadden and Whitehead's Truth, for them, really connected to the world. That's what's just so dope about music. You know what I'm saying? But again, now, if I don't hear this when I'm at a black party or a black cookout or something, I will not be returning. I'm sorry. I will not be returning. If I don't hear this song or if I don't hear Frankie Beverly and Maze, I will not be returning to your party because these songs are a must to be played. I'm sorry. You can play the short version. You can play the long version. The short version is 3 minutes and something seconds, or you can play the long version that's like 10 minutes. But this song has to be played. If it ain't played, I'm not coming back. Please don't ask me to come back because I will not be coming back if you don't play this song. But anyway, but another thing when I'm thinking about this song and this song comes on, I think about my grandma dancing to it. And, you know, I love you, Grandma, but you know, when she dances to this song, it just makes me smile. It just makes me laugh. So that's another reason why this song is so gives me just a positive outlook. So ain't no stopping us now. And that's just a positive record. So in the 70s, you got He's a Friend from Eddie Kendricks and Ain't No Stopping Us Now from McFadden and Whitehead. So now we go snake. Hey, we gonna snake our way to the 80s. We gonna snake our way to the 80s, starting with S.O.S. Band, the band that really put my favorite duo as producers, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, on the map. It's not this song, but it's the song from them, the S.O.S. Band that they did that kind of put them on the map after they got fired by Prince. But this song, to me, it just makes me forget about any of my issues. It really does. I don't think about anything. I'm just into the music and I'm just getting that positive vibe, just grooving. So starting with that, here is S.O.S. Band. And it goes a little something like this. Not giving away the songs no more. Letting y'all just come in and y'all hear. Y'all be like, oh! But here we go. Take the time to lose whatever we want to, yeah. Now, baby, we can do it. Take the time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight, baby. We can do it. Take the time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Woo! That song just makes me feel so good. It's just, to me, I put this on the list because it's such a stress reliever for me. It just relieves so much stress. Like I said, on a Friday, I'm coming home from work. I'm kind of like drained from the work week. I can throw this joint on and I could just jam. And then the first verse, like when you hear this song, to me, you know, the verses come in, you dancing and you singing the verse. But once that hook come in, it just takes you somewhere else. And it's just like, everything that you're dealing with is just out the window. And that's what I really, really love about it. And that's why I throw that on and I go to my computer and I just be like, I just go right here. Woo! Come on. Take the time to do whatever we want to, yeah. Now, baby, we can do it. Take the time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Baby, we can do it. Take the time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Yeah. Oh, I just love that song. I love that song. That's why I had to put it on the positive playlist. Because for me, I'm just like, yo, anything in your life that you want to be done right, you got to take your time with it. If you don't and you rush through life, it's like you don't get the chance to live. And I'm like, you just got to take your time with things. And when if things going to be right, you got to take your time with it. So when I think about Take Your Time, Do It Right from S.O.S. Band, that's what I think about. And it just gives me, again, positive vibes. And that's why I had to throw it on the playlist. So that's a classic 80s record too, though. And it got that funk in it. For real, for real. But their record company is so underrated. It's not Taboo. It's T-A-T-U or T-A-B-U. One of them. But I know that label so underrated, and I'm so happy that they trusted in Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, because Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis who they are because of that label letting them songwrite for S.O.S band. Just a fun fact for y'all. But let's get into the next joint. The next 80s joint is actually going to mess y'all up a little bit. It's going to really mess y'all up because it's kind of like, it's a rock song. It's a rock song, but you can't judge me on it. You judge my mom because she loved this record. And as a kid, she played it, so I liked it. It's a little bit of Pat Benatar. And I talked about this song on one of the videos that I did, but if you don't know it, here it goes. It's going to mess y'all up for real, but screw it. This is Junior World of Soul. We do this, but here we go. No one can tell us we're wrong. Been our heart for so long. Woo! Love is a battlefield. Now, I know y'all are looking in this screen right now like, JR, how is that song like an inspirational song for you? Because she's talking about love as a battlefield. But let me explain. Let me explain myself. Let me explain the case. Now, one day I was at work and we were like completely busy and I was just stressed out because a lot of things wasn't working. I'm like, why isn't this not working? This thing wasn't working. This thing wasn't working. So I said, I just need to sit down and just clear my head. So, of course, when you're mad, the first songs you're starting to think about are like sad songs. I said, no, just put on, I turned on my Pandora, if y'all still using that. And I turned that on, and Pat Benatar came on. And that part when she says, we are strong, that part got me. It was just like, yo, like, so I cut that off, and I went on YouTube. And I just rewind that part and I'm like, we are strong. Like, I licked it. But when I said it, it felt like, woo, all the stress just came out. And it was just like, I just wanted to do that. I just had to scream. And now, when I listen to this song, every time that part comes up, I'm like, and she does it a couple of times in the song. So for me, it's a stress reliever. And that's why I felt like, hey, this playlist is entitled Inspirational and Stress-Free Songs. This song right here, because it's such a rock song, it just takes you there. And that's why we are strong. No one can tell us we're wrong. Like, yo, you get all that out. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's why I love this record. This record is a classic for real. My mom loved this song. That's why I liked it as a kid. And then, you know, as a kid, I would look at my mom because, you know, they was raising me up on soul music. So when mom started playing stuff like this, I'm looking at her like, what the heck is this? And she would be like, we are strong. No one can tell us we're wrong. And I'm like, looking at her, but then the older I got, I liked it. And then that day, from that day while I was at work, literally like, I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago, I was like, yo, I love this joint. And anytime I need to relieve some type of stress, I can go right there and just scream it and blast it and just rock out. And it's just a rock record. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it was on the playlist. So I had to give y'all why, because I know it kind of messed y'all up, because it's like you went from S.O.S band to Pat Benatar. That's weird, but now that you got the story, you see why. But you still can't judge me, but you see why. But fun fact about this record, it was supposed to be a ballad. It was supposed to be a ballad that was given to Pat Benatar, but the producer, Neil, oh God, I forgot his last name. Oh God, okay, but Neil, he was messing around in the studio and he made it an up-tempo song, and I'm glad that he did, you know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't see this song as a ballad. Like, it don't need to be a ballad. It was just like, yo, you got some shit to get out, so why do I need a ballad? You know what I'm saying? So this joint, Love is a Battlefield, is such a stress-free song. It gets out the stress, and that's why I put it on the playlist. So now that we kind of like snaked our way to the 80s, we gonna Cabbage Patch our way into the 90s. Hey, without cross colors and all that, even though I ain't got on the cross colors. But we gonna cross colors, we gonna Cabbage Patch our way in. And starting with the classic that this generation now, I'm so happy that they made a challenge to it. It's so dope. And you know about this, I guess they call it a musical assemble. I guess group. You can call it a group. But thanks to my second favorite artist, Janet Jackson, giving thumbs up to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis about this group, that, you know, Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam gave them a deal on their label. You know what I'm saying? Because Janet was like, they dope. And I am talking about The Sounds of Black. Now, this song is so inspiring because at the end of the day, you got to keep your head to the sky. Bottom line, it is what it is. It's self-explanatory. And it goes a little something like this. Here we go. No. All right. Stumble and fall, and on and don't you look back. Come on, hey. Oh yes you will. Proud look on life. Just stick ahead and you'll be inspired. And look higher and woo! Oh, yes, sir. Come on, man. That song is just to hear them just saying you can win. Like that, this song is just positive all up and through it. Y'all, you know what? I used to listen to this song every day going to work. I used to literally listen to this because it made me walk out into this crazy world with a positive outlook. Like I can win and everything is going to be all right. As long as I keep my head to the sky, I'm going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? And then it got a groove. That's what I love what Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis did with this. It was like, it wasn't your traditional gospel song. You know what I'm saying? It was like it could connect, and that's why it crossed over to the R&B world, and it got mainstream attention because it's such a inspirational song, and it's just everybody can relate to it. You know what I'm saying? I know Mary, she was like, there was 2 songs that she always listened to that kept her positive in life, and it was Keep On Keeping On with Soul to Soul and Optimistic by The Sounds of Black. And she said that kept her, you know, with the madness that she was going in through her life before she got on. It was like, yo, these songs made her look to the sky. And then she had a song on Share My World entitled Keep Your Head. So it's like, yo, this song is just positive. And I'm just telling you, I'm so glad that this song made it into this new generation, and they kind of did a challenge to it. And it just shows how, you know, powerful music is. You know what I'm saying? And yes, you can dance to it. You know what I'm saying? You can get your groove on. You ain't got to do some extra stuff. You could just dance to it. You could just, you know, just rock. As long as you keep your head to the sky. Be optimistic. Love that, y'all. If you don't feel this song, again, I don't know what I could tell you. I tell you, I used to walk out of this house every day like, yo, everything is alright. And most of the time, when I would walk out and the sun would be shining, it was just like, yo, the day is going to be alright. Even when it was raining, I would walk out and be like, everything is still going to be alright, because I'm keeping my head to the sky. Because I'm just optimistic that everything is going to be alright. And that's what I really, really love about this song. So, yes, had to put this on the playlist for sure. Now, the next joint is actually my first hip-hop joint on the playlist. First hip-hop joint. I just remember this joint as a kid because my mom will always say, try to make $1 out of 15 cents. And I always would be like, huh? So when I finally, because I knew she was listening to this record, but when I heard it, I was like, oh, that's where she gets it from. And it seems like this is the only line she really knows even to this day. Because she always, and then this is the title of it. She'll be like, what's the song that Tupac made when he say try to make $1 out of 15 cents? I'm like, Ma, really? But at the end of the day, we all got to keep our head up. And I'm like, how can you not know the song is entitled Keep Your Head Up? Like, as much as it's said in the song, you pick that one part, try to make $1 out of 15 cents. Really, Ma? But it is what it is. So here we go with Tupac, Keep Your Head Up. Love this record, man. Oh, God. But here we go. Hope y'all enjoying. Here we go. Oh, keep your head. Ooh, child. Things are gonna get easy. Keep your head up. Ooh, child. Things will get brighter. Woo! Yes. Yo, one thing I did respect about Pop, he talked about truth in his music. He definitely did. He talked about truth in his music. And that's why you can respect that. You know what I mean? You gotta respect somebody that puts truth in their music and you feel it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I really, really liked about Pop. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this is my mother's favorite part right here. Here we go. That's the only part that she like, you know, I'm like, really, Ma? That's the only part you know? But again, this song, it's self-explanatory. You just got to keep your head up because in this crazy world, we're going to deal with a lot of madness. And if you just keep your head up and keep a positive outlook on life, everything will be all right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I really, really love about this record. It's such a positive record. And if you want to, you know, have somebody tell you that, and even if it got to be has to be in a song, hey, just keep your head up. And that boy, David Hollister, is singing the hell out of this. Oh, keep your head up, ooh, child. Things are gonna get sick. Keep your head up, ooh, child. Things will get brighter. Woo! Yeah. And this song was popular then, and it's still popular now because y'all, with the problems we going through in this world right now, we all really need to keep our heads up because this dealing with everything in this world, dealing with political stuff, religious things, you know, racism. It's just a mess right now, and you just got to keep your head up, yo, because dealing with these problems in the world, it will really cause you to go crazy. And at the end of the day, I'm so glad that Pac made a song because, you know, during that time, let me shut this off for a second. During this time, you know, the government was so quick to diss hip-hop. They were so, like, hip-hop is so bad. And they were always talking about, you know, this is what hip-hop stands for, violence and all this. But they never talked about songs like Keep Your Head Up. It used to bother me. Y'all go to all the bad songs, sometimes weren't even singles, but y'all would go to those, but rather than songs like Keep Your Head Up, where Tupac is talking to the community and talking to everybody and talking to the people that love hip-hop and say, y'all keep your head up, it's going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? So this song is so powerful, but again, y'all, keep your heads up because the problems we are dealing with these days is ridiculous, really. So right there, those are your two 90s joints that I feel that really just gives you the positive inspiration that you need. You got to be optimistic and keeping your head to the sky, and you got to keep your head up. And brighter days will come. Believe it. It will. So now we're going to lean back into the 2000s. We're going to lean back. And these two songs that I'm about to give y'all is inspirational, and you will dance to it for sure. For real. And I'm starting it off with My Girls, Mary Mary. I remember when this song came out, I was at, you know, back then, they had these clubs for the teenagers. So between like 14 and like 18, you can go to this club or whatever. And I remember they played this song and people was breakdancing and everything. And I was just looking and I'm like, wow, to see how far gospel has come, to have people really like break that. Because before then, you know, you had Stump with Kirk Franklin, and he done came in and kind of did things, and BB and CC kind of came in. But once people started really like break dancing and really, I guess quote unquote, it was getting a lot more mainstream-ish. It was like, wow. But me, I'm just sitting clapping because I'm like, wait a minute. I gotta chill. But this song right here, Mary Mary, I'm glad they came out with this record. And here we go. All righty. Come on. I broke those chains, now I can lift my hands. And I wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. Woo! On my mind, I just can't seem to find the reason to believe that I can break free. You see, I've been that I should break into my circumstance with the shackles on my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. Woo! Yes, indeed. That part when Erica said, I've been down for so long. When she said, I've been down for so long, feels like my hope is gone. We've all been there before. We've been that low before. We felt like, yo, our hope is completely gone. Especially like doing some terrible, bad times. But with this song, yo, I know if I just lift my hands and say, God, I give it all to you, and I sing praises to you, and I can even dance in praises of your name, everything is gonna be alright, for real. And I'ma praise him, and I know at the end of the day you're gonna make everything go away, because you do. You know what I'm saying? You're just that powerful. And that's why with this song, it makes you dance, and it makes you think, yes, I'm going through bad times, but if I just praise God, I know I'll be alright. And that's why I definitely had to put this song on the playlist, because yo, it was crazy that day when I was in the club and they was playing this record, and I'm looking at people and they like break dance and they doing their thing, and I'm just sitting there just clapping, like, you know what I'm saying, not going too extra, but I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying. And then what I really love is they were getting the message. And I think that's what Mary Mary wanted. They wanted you to get the message, like everything is all right. Just praise him. That's all. You can be dancing, doing your thing, but as long as you praise God, everything will be all right. Just lift your hands, lift your feet, lift whatever, lift your voice, whatever you got to do, praise him. And that is powerful, for real. And to have a nice beat and groove to it, dope. So I definitely had to throw Mary Mary Shackles on this playlist. Now, y'all know I'm happy about this part. Because y'all know I could not do a playlist without talking about my favorite artist of all time, Miss Mary J. Blige. Now, Mary has so many inspirational songs. It's so many. If you want to go through Mary's 14 albums of her catalog and check out how many inspirational songs she got, but she got a lot of them. But this song she did in 07, Makes You Jam, but it's just a great message to it. Just a great message to it, and mainstream loved this record. Shit, I loved this record when it came out. Like, I loved it. I remember having my 92 Honda Accord, actually, that my brother Desmond gave me. God bless his soul. He gave me that car, and I just remember being on college campus, and I remember driving down the road, and you know, I was going through a little something, and this song came on, and it premiered it, and it was Mary, and I was like, oh, and it was just like, yo, this song was just so dope, and it just, you get rid of any negativity in your life, any stress, because everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. So, I think I already gave away the title. So, here's Mary with Just fine. Here we go. This thing is going to be really stupid. I don't know why I did this, y'all, but y'all know how we do on Junior's World of Soul. Sometimes it don't want to act right, but it's all good. But here is just fine. Come on. I'm over. I'm going to get a DJ, y'all. I will. Got my head on straight, I got my vibe right, I ain't gonna let you kill it. See, I wanna change my life, just fine, 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 woo! Fine, 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 woo! Just fine, 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 woo! See, I wanna change my life, just fine. Love this record. Y'all was like, yo, when I heard it, I was like, damn, Mary, you did it again. You did it again. And you can groove to it. That's what it is. That's what I like. That's what I love about a record, especially with it being a positive record. You can groove to it. You can rock to it. And I'ma still wear a smile if it's raining. I gotta enjoy myself regardless. I appreciate life. I'm so glad that it's fine. So I like what I see when I'm looking at me, when I'm walking past the mirror. Ain't worrying about you and what you're gonna do, my lady. So I must stay classy. Gotta keep it high, keep together if I want to get better. See, I would change my life just fine. Woo! Love that part. Love it. I just love this song. It just gets me so hype, of course, because it's Mary. But at the end of the day, it just gets me so hype because it's such a feel-good record. And then that bridge, y'all, just listen to the bridge. Just listen. To say no. Get in my way. No matter what nobody has to say. I feel so good when you're doing all the things that you wanna do. Get the best out of life, treat yourself for something new. The very good thing to say that I would change my life just fine. Woo! Yes, sir. Just makes you feel good. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Everything is going to be cool, yo. Everything's just going to be fine. The drama that you dealing with, you going to get out of it. And you going to come out being just fine. So I had to put the Queen on the playlist. How could I not put Mary on this playlist? Come on now. So Forever will forever be a banger for the Queen. Alrighty. So yeah. So now we done lean back into the 2000s. Now we going to, hey, Dougie. We gonna Dougie, okay? We gonna Dougie our way into the 2010 decade. And how I feel about the 2010 decade. I feel like we need more inspirational music. It don't have to be gospel. You know what I'm saying? On mainstream radio. We need more inspirational songs for sure. Especially the times that we're in right now. We need some inspirational music. And yes, we can party, but let's party and have a message too. You know what I'm saying? We need a message. We need, this generation really needs, you know, inspiration from what they're hearing and seeing and all that on the radio and all that good stuff. They need to hear a good message in these songs. Yeah, party, do all that good stuff. It's all good. But we also need a message in the music. So these two songs give me inspiration and give me hope when I heard them. And that's why these two made it on the playlist. I'm going to start with Pharrell's joint that I felt like should have won an Oscar. They robbed this man of an Oscar. This song was huge. It just makes you smile when you hear it. It just makes you think about all the badness in your life because you just want to be happy. And that's why, you know, I had to put that on the list. So here is Pharrell with Happy. Come on. Alrighty.
Because I'm happy, I'm alone if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, I'm alone if you feel like happiness is the truth.
Because I'm happy. Because I'm happy. Like, yo, you just feel good. Like, if you are mad singing this song, like, then something is wrong with you. Seriously, like, singing this, you gotta have all your teeth showing. Hey, if you ain't got no teeth, hey, it is what it is. But, yo, you just gotta be smiling with this record. It's just such a feel-good record. And that's why I love it. I love this song. Like, anytime it comes on the radio or anything, it just makes me feel good. It makes me think about the good things in my life. Family, friends, you know, and just look at how blessed I am. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I really like this song, and I really feel like they screwed him with the Oscar because he deserved it for this. Everybody. This connected to everybody. And when a song connects to everybody, he should have won the Oscar. And, you know, it's just like this part right here, y'all, is like, he explains it right here. Nothing should bring you down, but listen.
Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. The love is too high. Bring me down, can't nothing
Bring me down because I'm happy. Woo! Such a feel-good record. Like, I'm sorry, if you're not feeling any positive vibes from this song, like, something is wrong with you, and I'm gonna maybe need you to go talk to somebody, seriously, because you cannot say these words without smiling and being happy and be like, life is all right. Even if you in going through so much drama, this song just makes you want to just be happy. You know what I'm saying? So I had to put Pharrell Happy on the playlist, and it's just a stress-free record. Just a stress-free record. Now, the last song on the playlist is coming from clearly the hottest, I guess, MC, quote-unquote, right now, is Mr. Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is one of the artists, rappers right now that I totally respect because he's conscious and he knows what's going on in the world and he puts it into his music. And he know he has a big following. So he wants his followers to also be aware of what's going on in the world, and that's what I really respect about Kendrick. And he knows his music speaks to a whole wide range of people, and he know if he talks about his music, maybe he can inspire a change. You know what I'm saying? Him and J. Cole, and those two dudes are just dope. But a single of my favorite Kendrick album, To Pimp a Butterfly, he did it. And speaking of Pharrell, I just did Happy. He co-written and produced this record for Kendrick. And this joint is just a banger. And when I heard it, I said, yep, Kendrick gonna have people in the club going off, but there's a message behind it. So here we go.
I'm fucked up, homie, you fucked up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright.
Give me, can you feel me? We gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. Gonna be alright. Can you hear me? Can you feel me? We gonna be alright. Y'all, that right there. And Kendrick made it because definitely during the times we were going through with the whole, still we're going through it, but it was such a big thing on, the news and everything with police brutality. And he was speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, what our community is going through, if God got us, then we gonna be all right. And you know what I'm saying? Every time I listen to this song, like, because they still play it on the radio, I have it, you know what I'm saying? It's in my car, so it sometimes shuffles through. And when it shuffles through, it just makes me just feel good. Like, I don't even care. Like, I'm getting off work, and I'm just, like, pissed off, or something that happened at work, and I'm just pissed off. And then it's like, this comes on, and I just go crazy in it, because it just makes me know I'm be all right. Like, listen.
We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright.
If you hear me, can you feel me? We gonna be all right. That's just right then and there. Look, man, like he said, look, if God got us, then we gonna be all right. Basically, what all these songs is saying at the end of the day, like at the end of the day, everything is gonna be all right. And hey, if music can do that for you and it can give you a positive outlook on things, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? And that's why I really wanted to do this playlist for real. Because I hopefully, if you're going through something and you need a song that really is going to bring you out of something, don't listen to no sad songs. Listen to some good, you know, up-tempo music that has a message in it of what you're going through, but it still makes you want to groove. So you don't stay sad for too long. You know what I'm saying? It brings you out. And that's why I had to do this for Flashback Friday. And again, I call this JR Inspirational and Stress-Free Playlist. So hopefully, again, you guys really enjoyed it. I hope any of these songs give you any kind of inspiration, and hopefully it can give you a positive outlook on life and all that good stuff. So shout out to my brother Sin for the inspiration. Love you, kid. But the songs that I talked about on this, again, was Never Stop by Brand New Heavies, Good Time by Sam Cooke, We're a Winner, The Impressions, He's a Friend by Eddie Kendricks, Ain't No Stopping Us Now by McFadden and Whitehead, Take Your Time, Do It Right by S.O.S Band, Love is a Battlefield by Pat Benatar, Optimistic by Sounds of Blackness, Keep Your Head Up by Tupac, Shackles by Mary Mary, Just Fine by Mary J. Blige, Happy by Pharrell, and All Right by Kendrick. That's the list, y'all. And come on, man. I can't go out of here without giving y'all a nice little joint. And, of course, it had to come from the Queen. Come on. I got to end the video with the Queen. Come on now. And this is off a big single for her. This is off my favorite album of all time, My Life. And here we go. Because all we want to do is be happy. Come on,
Sing, all I really want is to be happy. It's a final love that's mine. It will be so sweet. All I really want is to be happy.
I'm out, y'all. Peace.